He refused to get the vaccine, so they took him off of the donor list. He is a severe diabetic and was on the transplant list.
Wow.
And they took him off of it because
Right.
he refused to get the COVID vaccine. And so then they were going to give him remdesivir. Thank God my red flags went up, because do you know how many friends I have that have died right after they went on remdesivir and then got put on a ventilator when they went to the hospital?
Right.
Maybe not
Yeah, we
even
heard
that
that.
oxygen
And that's when you're done.
So thank God that you helped walk me through that. But people need to know about your website. They need to know about the math site that you told me about. Can you go into some of that for us, please, before you have to go?
Absolutely. So if anybody has a loved one in a hospital, you need to actually print out or have ready at flccc.net, fl3cs.net. Anyone hospitalized should be on the Math Plus protocol that is on that site. Dr. Merrick, Dr. Pierre Corey have done a fabulous job of actually healing people from COVID-19 and any of its side effects using those protocols, which is what is not being told to the hospitals by the NIH to use. Also at thedrardisshow.com, thedrardisshow.com, the resources tab, there's the forms and documents. Every American right now should be printing out 2 forms that are on that site: the directive to physicians form and the medical power of attorney form. Please print them. They're free. Sign them and get them notarized.
We
You
certainly
need to
will.
have these before you ever go to a hospital, because right now, Dr. Neal, every single hospital in this country is being incentivized with bonuses from our federal government.
Right.
That if they will PCR test every patient that walks through the door, regardless of why they're coming to the emergency room.
They didn't test
If you'll
you, right?
PCR test
Not
all
that I
of them,
know of,
we'll give you a bonus
Unless
check
they
every
did it
month.
when you were
If you will
sleeping.
give us a positive COVID-19 diagnosis, regardless, even if they sprained their ankle and came in the hospital, we'll give you an added bonus for all the ones you give us.
Right.
Positive COVID diagnosis.
Right.
For
Because we
every
need to jack
patient
up the
you put on
numbers.
Remdesivir, Medicare is offering a 20% bonus payout on the entire hospital bill if they will just give Remdesivir to all Medicare-aged patients.
Wow.
They're also being given a
They're trying to
$9,000
kill off
bonus
all the old
if the
people
hospital can
And the
report
young
to the
ones.
government
and the
a
young ones.
COVID-19 designated death. For every death, they get a $9,000 bonus check. These incentives are making hospitals make poor decisions on behalf of you or your loved ones because they're getting paid to do so.
Sorry,
So please
people.
have these
I
2
know it's
forms in
surreal
place,
and hard to
ready,
handle,
signed,
but this
that
is
tell
the
the hospitals
reality.
what you do consent to, do not consent to, and have someone designated as a medical power of attorney to speak on your behalf if you, for some reason, are unconscious or can't make decisions on your own.
Yeah, I have experienced this so firsthand, I can't even tell you. Went to the hospital for an unrelated matter. They immediately put me on morphine, so much so, I've never had morphine in my life. Put me on morphine when there are better drugs that are less addictive, such as Dilaudid, I'm told by other doctors. And then said no one could be in the room with me. They did this exact same thing to my stepfather when he went to the hospital with COVID. Took all the loved ones away, including his own son, who is a
You know what?
paramedic.
I'm calling Dr. Patel. I
And
want to
said that
know
you
what
have
they
no one
did
there.
to you
Well,
when you
if
were
you are
asleep.
not
Okay, this isn't the
coherent,
time.
I don't understand how you cannot have someone with you. So that's why this medical power of attorney thing that Dr. Artis is telling you about, my good friends out there, is
We
so
should
critical.
write all that
You
information
absolutely
Yeah,
down.
well, I
have
had
to
that all
have it
drawn
ready
up,
to
and he
go
told
for
me it was
everyone.
too
No,
No
not
much.
that. What
one
he's
will
talking
sit
about.
with you.
Yeah.
In some cases, they'll make you, so that you can't, you're just incoherent, right? And they're being incentivized, Dr. Artis just told you, paid for deaths. Paid for deaths. Let that sink in. Dr. Bryan Ardis, I know I have to let you go, but I could keep you forever. Thank you so much for all you're doing for America. And, of course, thanks for being on the show. Everybody go to his website, drardisshow.com. It's DRARDIS show.com. The drardisshow.com. Thanks, guys. All right, coming up, we're going to head to